Hi, I just wanted to share a little movement I've been doing with most of my clients in the mat work classes this week. Is to just really gently mobilise your shoulders, neck and thoracic spine. It only takes a couple of minutes. You could be standing really tall or seated tall. If you're seated, just sit on the sit bones and really lengthen through your spine. If you're standing, we're just trying to stack up and find even weight through all our body weights, neutral pelvis, and just stacking up the pelvis, the ribs and the head. Because we'll add a little bit of rotation through the upper body in a moment, it may suit you to perhaps bring your legs in the narrow turn out of Pilates stance or perhaps together. So I want us to try and keep the pelvis facing forward as we go. Welcome to your little shrug, release of those shoulders first. Might feel nice to just shrug up as you inhale and exhale to release, and you can begin to maybe take that into a little bit of a shoulder circle movement. And then we'll just bring, I'm going to do my right hand towards my right shoulder. It might be more towards the front of the chest, whatever's comfortable for you. Just begin to move in that shoulder joint. So I'm starting that as I inhale, exhale to continue. I'm not forcing, just exploring the range available, maybe around 5 of those. Then we'll do the same movement really in the shoulder, but we're going to just add a little bit of thoracic rotation and the neck and the head the other way. They're going the same way as the arm. So you can let that arm come up and then ribs, head, neck, just gently rotating round. This is where I want us to keep the hips facing forward. So you could start on that inhale, exhale, ribs, head, neck, and gently continuing round. Not forcing, just exploring, gently lengthening and unraveling. You might prefer to stay with that version, or you could extend your arm. And I was going to float that arm up a bit like a ribcage closure movement, some of you will know, and then ribs, head, neck, and I'm continuing that circle. So I'm not forcing the arm just floats up. It may suit you to look towards your hand. Ribs, head, neck. I'm beginning that movement still on the inhale, trying to keep the hips square, and then exhale, ribs, head, neck. Again, done around 5 of each of those. And when you've finished, just notice how one side feels compared to the other, and we'll just do a comparison side reach between both sides. So you could stay seated, standing as you are. You might prefer a wider stance. If it doesn't suit you to float the arm up, you can just do the side reach with length through the spine, keeping the arms soft. Okay, so you just do a little shift over, searching for length throughout the entire spine and the crown of the head. Otherwise, you could float the arm up. I've started with the side I've worked on, so my right side. So I've got the arm up on an inhale. Exhale, I'm just reaching up and over. I'm trying to stay stacked up, not leaning forward or back or rotating. Notice how it feels down this side, and then lengthen as you come back up. And for comparison, let's compare the side we haven't done yet with the rotation. So you'd inhale up, exhale over. It feels quite different. And then lengthen as you come back up. So let's even up with that left side. So again, you can bring the right hand either to the front, top of the shoulder. Just begin to explore that movement in your shoulder joint. We're not forcing it at all. Maybe you begin to start that on an inhale, continue on an exhale. So see how that goes. Then we'll add our rotation to that. So you still start in exactly the same way. Let ribs, head, neck continue with you. And we're trying to keep the hips facing forward. I'm still starting that as I inhale, and then exhale, ribs, head, neck as you go around. Great, and you might stay with that version, that's perfect, or you're welcome to extend the arm, and the arm would float up a bit like a ribcage closure, so nestle in the shoulder if you need to. Then ribs, head, neck as you continue round. So arm floats up, ribs, head, neck. Maybe it suits you to glance towards your hand. I'm still trying to keep the hips facing forward, starting on that inhale, continuing on that exhale. And then once you finish, we'll do our comparison side reach. So you might just keep your lower half as you are. You might choose to sit or stand in a wider stance. So let's let that arm float up on the side we've just worked first. So let the arm come up on the inhale, exhale up and over. That feels better. Breath into there. Lengthening up, and then compare with the other side again. Inhale up, exhale over, stack yourself back up, take any other little wiggles that you need through the shoulders, and I hope that's given you just a little bit of relief through your day. Let me know how you get on and have a great day. Thank you, bye.